Welcome to the Shabang Radio Show. Today we are meeting with the First Lady, to live in the White House, also the wife of our second president, John Adams. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Abigail Adams. Thank you, everybody. So as a little start off, where and when were you born, Abigail? I was born in Weymouth, Massachusetts on November 11, 1744. And is there anything that you have always believed in and felt strongly about? Well, actually I have always supported women's rights and felt that everybody should be equal. That is very nice of you to think that. I can tell that you are a very intelligent, well-read, self-educated woman. So when were you married? I was married to John Adams on October 27, 1818. Then we had a son named John Quincy Adams along with 3 other sons and a daughter, Abigail, who I provided with a great education. That is a very good thing, to provide for your daughter, Abigail. Tell us more about your life. Well, when my husband John went off to Philadelphia, I wrote him notes about not forgetting to remember the ladies in the new nation's laws. When he was into Revolutionary War, I wrote him letters that had a lot of valuable information about British troops and ships in the Boston area. That must have made you a little nervous about somebody finding out that valuable information and telling the British troops. Yes, indeed, I was very nervous about somebody finding out any of that important information, but had to tell him, because I felt that we needed to keep our correspondence with each other. When he wasn't at home, I just feel that it is important for me to keep in touch with my friends and husband when they are away. You have such an interesting and amazing life that is very enjoyable to learn about. Why, thank you. If you would like to know more, then I can continue. Oh yes, that would be fabulous. Please continue. While John was serving in the Continental Congress and as a diplomat in Europe during the 1770s and the 1780s, I took care of our farm in Braintree, but now Quincy, Massachusetts. That is wonderful, Abigail. Now tell us the big reason that you are known for today. In 1800, John Adams and I moved into the White House. John Adams was the first president to live in the White House, and I was the first lady to live in the White House. My love, ideas, and opinions had an important influence on my husband and son, John Quincy Adams. Has anybody ever told you what a fascinating woman you are? You are just such a good person to look up to. And your life is such an important part of you, and it is so nice of you to share it with us. Thank you, I really feel. Oh no. Abigail, are you with me? Wake up, Abigail. Are you okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I am afraid that it has happened. Abigail Adams just had her tragic death on October 28, 1818. I am sorry, the show will have to end now. Goodbye.